this just in. I just got information. Don't know if it's really good information on the Hollywood Rip Rocket Coaster. Hollywood Rip Rocket Coaster. Right now, they are in pursuit of talking to the legal team at Universal, and also I heard from the accounting department, someone I know dearly. She doesn't work there anymore, but she has people she knows. She basically said Universal Studios is in dire straits to pick up capital due to the Harry Potter ride and the Hollywood Rip Rocket coaster. They both the Hollywood Rip Rocket coaster was like a $32 million build, and basically it's not running, and people are asking money back, hand over fist. Attendance is down. Halloween Horror Nights attendance is down. Um, their drink sales haven't been up to expected recently. Right now, Universal is hemorrhaging money to get that Hollywood Rip Rocket coaster open. They don't want to say this. I understand because the numbers I heard Universal's in right now, the numbers I hear is not good. The numbers is they're basically hemorrhaging money. Blackstone is thinking about what I've been hearing. Blackstone is thinking about dumping Universal in the future. I am not sure, but there's a lot of big ifs about, basically Blackstone may just leave as a funding source. And if Blackstone leaves, their funding is gone. Their huge funding for those coasters are gone. You won't see any remodeled. You won't see anything. So I've been hearing about Blackstone, and I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I've been digging deep in public records, and it's not really looking that good from Universal. Orlando has just put up a big, huge tax on it, on theme parks too, for attractions. Orlando just increased, the utility department has just increased their water bill and the electric bill, and basically they're running out of OUC, basically Universal and all the Orlando attractions are running off of OUC. That's who's supplying the power. Now, I know they have a contract with OUC, but I wonder if they go up, in business and residential, they'll go up into the, depending on what the situation is. I don't know about the utility they're pulling. I know they don't use that effect on Jaws that much, the exploding, due to the high natural gas cost. But I think they changed it with biodiesel. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to it. That bio corn fuel or something. Don't hold me to what they did, because that was just a couple. I think that's last year, so I haven't worked at the park since 2006. But I've been hearing a lot of crazy things. Disney is on the same verge. Disney has capital, and the best part about Disney is they have their own capital firm. It's amazing. Disney has their own capital firm, so basically they can make capital for Disney itself. It's kind of weird like that, but Universal right now is not looking that well. Park attendance is down. Halloween Horror Nights was not as expected to be. Halloween Horror Nights 21 will become. They're going to spend less money on that because they can't afford to have a big hurrah. I've been hearing there's maybe a lot of job layoffs at Universal. Don't hold me to this. This is what I've been hearing from sources, what I've been hearing and what I've been seeing. A huge job cut at Universal may happen. There's going to be a huge budget cut, and so stuff is going to happen. So I want everyone to understand. Pay attention to the news. Pay attention on the park traffic. People who work there. Make sure you look and see how many people are around, and then see what happens. NBC is going to stick. The Comcasting Universal deal is still in. I think they merged already. I'm not sure yet with that one. Um, and it's kind of now the FCC is getting involved with the Universal and NBC deal because actually NBC and Comcast deal. Yeah, NBC Universal and Comcast because NBC is a TV station on cable, and they don't want a cable company owning a TV station. It doesn't. It will not work out that well. They think favoritism, which technically it will be favoritism. So the FCC is now looking into that. It's gonna be the next. You remember when Sirius and XM wanted to combine? They had to pay I think $1 billion to pay off all the debt into the FCC. They paid $1 billion. Their stock tanked to 40 cents a share. People got gouged, and their eyes got gouged out. Yep. So basically, Blackstone, I've been hearing. That's if the rumor I hear is true, that Blackstone is leaving Universal to drop it and go and another. Oh man, Blackstone leaving Universal. You can kiss any new developments goodbye because they will not have the capital. Blackstone is their capital group. Blackstone is basically their capital group, and without Blackstone, I don't think there's going to be anything fun. I think everything is going to be recycled and everything else. And I'm not bad-mouthing Universal. I'm just saying what's on the news, what's going on right now. People got to know what the heck is going on with the parks. Of course, people go there to have fun, and this is kind of like a damper in people's day, but this is Universal Orlando Info. Good, bad. Oh, I heard. Remember that Triceratops encounter? They're remodeling that whole attraction. They're trying to make it a little more theatrical, but more information on the Triceratops encounter coming up. All I have to say is right now, there are plans on changing the horror makeup show to a different storyline, but that's just in the works. Let's see. They are going to change the Fear Factor live show, which I've been always hearing. They may come back to the old Wild Wild West stunt show. That would be great if they can come back out with that one, but don't hold your hopes up for that. I hear there's going to be a new show coming up in 3 more years or 4 more years. It's on the drawing board right now, so I don't know how long it will take. What they're trying to do, because with the Hollywood Rip Rocket Coaster, is they may have to tear the whole thing down. See, no one knows the severity of it. I think I know what it is. It's the lift hill. It's exactly the lift hill. And if it is the lift hill, they're going to rip that whole ride down. Because to replace just the lift hill, they'll have to take everything down and rebuild the lift hill, and you have to rebuild the coaster, and it's going to cost the same amount of money. So it's going to cost them another $32 million to build. So a smart move for them is to just shut that dang ride down, destroy it, well, the problem is they have a loan on that with Blackstone, so that's the reason why I think Blackstone is going to, if they have to rip that thing down, and they're going to I'm not going to get into the legal issue because I don't feel like to deal with Universal lawyers. I don't feel like to deal with them right now, but it's, yeah, that's what happens, That's what happens when you don't have an American company building a thing. You hire some German group and they're going to fuck you over. Can't hire you. I'm pretty glad to see that broken down and, basically Universal has to pay out the ass for that. You know why? Because they hired a German crew. You never hired Americans. You never hired an American design group. You had to hire a damn German company because you thought you can get a better deal. But look what just happened. Your freaking ride is now down. Your freaking ride is busted. Alright? Now, instead of paying little $56 or $57 million to build the ride, you paid $37 million to build the ride. And guess what? You got a hunk of shit now sitting in the front of your park. Now you got to tear down the hunk of shit. Luckily, I wrote it. It was kind of fun, but when I was riding it, behind me, the speakers didn't work. I couldn't hear my own music. The music I picked. So, I believe Universal got jibbed and conned out of their own game. See, this is what happens, Universal, when you treat people like freaking idiots that come to your park. I guarantee you. See, you ever heard of bad karma? Well, Universal just got their own karma dished back to them, and it actually is more reliable. It makes me feel much better, which I kind of feel horrible because now it isn't jobs. A lot of people's jobs are going to be on the line because of this. But this is going to be. Pay attention to Universal Orlando. Pay attention to them. That park and IOA right now, the only thing they're making the money, they're making a little bit of money. They're breaking even because of the Harry Potter ride. If that thing breaks down, if anything happens to that ride that keeps on, you have to shut it down for refab or anything else, like basically in the near time, kiss the kiss Universal goodbye. They'll probably have to shut their doors. They have to shut the doors and do all that. Oh, the reason why they went up in price in the parking, I just remembered. Because they're hemorrhaging so much money, they have to get that money back. So they have to increase their parking rates. And the reason why they're trying to increase the tickets, they're doing what Disney does. Because when Disney does it, they do the same thing. But what's going on now is not a lot of people are going, and they need to make some money. So Disney does it first. Disney raises it because they need the money. They need the capital, okay? That's the only they need. Then Universal has to do it. They definitely need the capital. So if they can justify raising the prices, they will. SeaWorld right now, Manta was a great coaster to build. Manta, SeaWorld is getting more capital than ever right now. Well, Blackstone owns SeaWorld now. They got it at a nice hefty price when Anheuser-Busch said we don't want it anymore. I think they got it for $2 billion. $2 billion for a theme park, man. That's a freaking damn good deal. And then you got Manta, then you got some Kraken, and then you got Journey to Atlantis is okay, but you got Kraken and you got Manta, and then you got others. You, my friends, made a great deal. Yeah, SeaWorld's a big money pit. Really, SeaWorld is a big money pit. It's really what do you really need? You just need 2 actors and you're mediocre. Actually, you don't need actors in SeaWorld. All you need are trainers, and put them as actors, as trainers and actors, and then you're fine. They've been selling a lot of food. The best food I ever had was at SeaWorld. SeaWorld always knows how to make good food. Period. SeaWorld knows how to make good food. Anywhere you go in SeaWorld, there's always good food. Universal's just a bunch of crap thrown on a plate. SeaWorld knows how to make it. They used to have a great barbecue shack inside SeaWorld. I don't know if it's there. It used to be near Terrors of the Deep. Sharks, it's called now. Oh, Sharks. Walking through the... I like SeaWorld, actually. It's nice and relaxing when you... I should have got the years pass to SeaWorld instead of freaking Universal. Well, yeah, I wanted to ride Harry Potter and Hollywood Rip Rocket. That was a freaking mistake. Getting that years pass to ride it. Now, I only rode it once. I think that was the last time I ever will ride that ride. Oh, lordy, lord. People actually, when the new ride opens, let me talk to you in the next one when a new ride opens. Talk to you later.